Lady
Part
of
2,
Deceit.
Crimson
Huh.
Flower. Lone Moon.
Wonder if that's about Lady Rhea.
Lady of Deceit. After a narrow victory over the Knights of Saros at Garreg Mach, the Black Eagle Strike Force hopes to secure a route to Ferdiad, the kingdom capital.
Right. I'm predicting one chapter before we actually face Dimitri and Ferdiad, just like the Golden Deer. Then we'll probably have a chapter with Lady Rhea.
The time has finally come to invade the kingdom capital.
I suppose it has. Wait, oh no, I guess, we'll just go straight to Ferdiad then? That's what it sounds like.
Or so I declared. In truth, we'll be advancing to a different location.
Oh, alright. So maybe my instinct was correct. Wait, does that mean you are the Lady of Deceit, Edelgard? Deceiving your enemies?
Only you and the rest of the Black Eagle Strike Force can know. Please bear that in mind.
Of course. Discretion is key. Loose lips sink ships, even though we don't have any. Of course.
Seems you've already anticipated our intentions, Professor. Well done.
Have I?
Before Ferdiad, we must take Aryan Road,
Oh, right.
which lies near the border between the Empire and the Kingdom.
Right, I wasn't quite sure where it was going to be, but I figured there was going to be somewhere.
As a city on the boundary of the two territories, it must be taken at once.
Right.
There are many mages within Aryan Road. We will also face Cornelia, a general of the kingdom.
Right, and Orion Road is where we're going to face Felix's father, right? Pretty sure.
We must also contend with Rodrigue, the head of House Fraldonius.
Yep, there he is.
As well as his troops. Once we defeat them, Aryan Road will be ours.
Oof. I wonder who I'm going to have to face. Which of the students?
I hear Cornelia has a suspicious magic weapon at her disposal.
That can't be good. I wonder... Did we... I feel like we never actually found out where that, light nuke came from in the Golden Dare route. I think I assumed it's the Agarthians, but, don't think that was ever actually verified. I mean, obviously, it's gotta be. Everyone else is dead at that point. Unless it's this person.
We must attack before the enemy can respond with defensive measures. That is why we are preparing an assault before even our allies are aware.
Right.
Even within our ranks, there is no way to know with certainty that there is not a rat among us who would leak such information.
Of course, that's why we have to keep it, keep that knowledge in as few hands as possible. Whoever has a need to know. Mainly leadership.
When Aryan Road falls, we'll focus on striking Ferdiad from both the south and the east. The deeper we carve our way into kingdom and church territory, the more favorable our position.
Well, not necessarily. Not if we stretch our supply lines too far, or... There's a number of ways we could get into unfavorable positions by carving our way deeper. But I have faith in you guys.
As ever, I'm counting on you, my teacher.
Of course. Saint Indec Day, huh? Yeah, I'll participate. Saint Indec was cool. Don't think he'd be very happy with me anymore.
Is this necessary? I'll sing if I must.
You don't have to be here, Shamir.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
I mean, moderate yourself to be roughly as loud as everyone around you. Yuritsa's birthday. Oh. I'm not going to pass up on a tea party with him. That's too fascinating. Let's see, what would he like? Something sweet. Come on. Here we go, sweet apple blend. That'll work.
What do you want?
It's your birthday, silly. I want a tea party with you. I mean, we can fight after if you want.
What a fine fragrance.
See, I knew you'd like that. Would you like to take a sip?
Thank you. It's hot.
Of course it is, silly. Food, children at the market, first crushes. I really have no idea. Children at the market. Please tell me that's not because you want to kill them. Favorite sweets. Something about cats maybe for the last one. Heard some gossip. Monastery rules. You seem well. I heard some gossip. I actually did well. Without even needing it to warn me.
I like sweets. What of it?
Nothing. A lot of people love sweets. Chat. I'm not gonna laugh at his love of sweets and blushing lip. Seems like a weird reaction to that comment. Perfect tea time. With Death Knight of all people. Alright. Let's see.
You're strange.
Yeah.
If you have something to say, just say it.
You, have lovely eyes.
You're strange.
Nothing else?
Could be if you have something to...
Alright. I'll see you around, Death Knight. Look forward to our next fight.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I should say lovely eyes when he's not, the Death Knight with filled with murderous intent. Yuritsa would like to speak with me. Of course, it's a good time. Is this our
The
A?
way your sword glides through the air. I am in awe.
Is that why you want to sword fight me all the time?
You, paired with that sword, it may bring about my end.
Does that thought make you happy? Do you want to die?
I do not know. Perhaps I do.
It's kind of sad.
Long ago, when the Death Knight saw you in the Holy Mausoleum, I came to an understanding.
The insatiable desire to fight me.
That it is you, and you alone, who are capable of slaying me. Only you with your sword can do it.
No. See, that's where you're wrong. Lysithea utterly destroyed you with her magic. Like, well before Byleth stood a chance.
Upon reflection, I can see that our encounter was fated to happen. Ever since then, I've been thinking.
Do tell. Why was I chosen?
Why, indeed? Why was the Death Knight fixated so fervently upon you? At that moment, he fell under your spell. You who wields the sword of the Creator.
Such a... such an interesting... Let's let him continue for just a moment.
As I fight alongside you, I too fall victim to your spell. That I am unable to fight you is truly regrettable.
Yeah. I mean, we can spar. I'm sure. Should we fight here and now?
Now is not the time.
Okay.
Uniting Fodlan and overthrowing the church are mere trivialities to me.
But you've sworn to do it. Don't betray Lady Edelgard.
All I truly need is you. You. And nothing else.
Yeah, it's kind of romantic, except the connotation of is more with well, not violent thoughts necessarily, but well, I mean it is, but the thoughts of one of us slaying the other. Guess that's Yuritsa's idea of romance. It sounds very nice. It feels like you like me. Alright, I gotta try that one.
Perhaps that is true, viewed in a certain light.
From a certain point of view.
And please, don't get yourself killed by some foolish brigands.
Don't worry, I won't. Only you can kill me, and I you.
You must live, that we might fight one another to the death. I must know which one of us will emerge victorious.
Of course, Yuritsa. You can count on it.
For now, I will have to use my imagination to savor the potential outcomes of that.
Like I say, it's almost sweet if you ignore the context behind what it is we're talking about.
I can see it now. You swiftly dodging my blade, and then at last, your sword piercing my flesh. I stumbled to the ground, gasping for air, breathing my last. Or perhaps my blade will pierce you first.
I know it's immature, but this could all be taken easily with dirty connotations. Just the way he worded all that. Do you really want to keep going with this?
No. That is enough. I must refrain from such fantasies. They make my urge to slay you all the stronger.
I gotta see. I'll have to make sure to save. I gotta see what their S support is like. Even though he's not who I plan on actually ending the game with. I at least have to take a look at it.
It is enough to stand by your
Hopefully
side
I remember.
while I await that day of true pleasure.
You can count on it, Yuritsa. We'll fight. We'll fight, okay? I'm looking forward to fighting you. I'm counting on you.
Indeed. You and I are fated to be intertwined. I will follow you to the very gates of hell.
What a fascinating relationship this has turned into. I love that one. Alright, Edelgard accepted the twin-headed eagle heavy armor that was delivered from the Empire and has obtained the certification for the Emperor class. Hell yeah! That also sounds like a really cool armor. Twin-headed eagle heavy armor. Huh.
Anything to grow stronger.
Does that mean you can use magic now, maybe? It doesn't have a chance. Or doesn't have a choice in the matter. Edelgard. And I presume that's effectively a masterclass. With unparalleled defense, Edelgard appears as an unstoppable force in the legendary armor of the Adrestian Emperor. But can she use magic? Oh, class abilities. Yeah. Nothing special. It doesn't say she can use magic, so I assume she can't. Which makes the fact that Reason is a, you know, has burgeoning, you know, the stars, a little weird to me. But oh well. Do I have the, I'll need to get some Master Seals while I'm here. For now. Oh, and how many? Still just the 3. Good. We can finish those up this month, probably. Aside from that, we'll do that at the very end of the month. And other than that, we will explore. Oh, before that, those supports. Let's start with Constance, why not? Constance and Yuritsa, a support.
I must thank you, Emil.
Didn't he want you to stop calling him that?
Why?
I guess he's given up.
You came to my aid in that recent skirmish. I loathe being in anyone's debt, so I brought you something as thanks.
Aw.
How it warms my heart to see you taking my advice about learning to work with others.
I do not recall.
What, the advice?
You don't recall working with others? Or you don't recall coming to my aid?
Could have been the Death Knight, I suppose.
My memories from battle are always a blur.
No. Yeah, I wonder if that's because Death Knight takes over and he just sort of sits back. Or maybe something else.
The creature that you saw is me and is not me.
I guess that answers that question.
That sounds perfectly meaningless. And yet, I may know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, you know what? These two... Yeah, they have something kind of important in common.
That aside, this should serve to balance the scales between us. Here.
A rose!
This...
It's the same variety of flower you would give to me. Those
I assume
many
it's a
years
rose.
ago, I found it at a florist in town.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's something more rare or special.
Though I suppose your memory of those days isn't as sharp as mine.
Does he remember? That'd be sweet.
I remember this.
Aw.
I gave you a rose when Count Nouvelle
So does a
brought
rose.
you along on his visit to House Bartels. I used to tend to the roses with Mercedes and Mother in the garden.
And as always, I've forgotten whether Bartos was the first or second house.
So you do remember. The garden of House Bartels did tend to make an impression.
Must be the first.
Mother and Mercedes were always so blissful when they spent time there.
You picked a rose and gave it to me.
Aw.
Like the knights in the stories.
That blush, though.
Your story took a tragic turn. Time has
Yeah.
had its way with you.
Yes, it did.
I thought the same upon seeing you.
Also true. Fate and time were kind to neither of you.
Your sympathy is noted. Of the two of us, only I could be said to have aged gracefully.
Alright, you have Constance.
That is not what I meant.
No, Yuritsa hasn't aged poorly, I would say.
We cannot go back in time. That was my meaning.
Do not be so hasty.
No time magic, Constance.
Anything lost can be
Only I can do
regained.
that.
The garden may be gone now, but that will change once I have rebuilt House Nouvelle.
You can give each other roses again. Grown there.
You'll see when you walk into the grand rose garden I shall have planted in the center of the estate. You'll come and see it, won't you, Emil?
Yeah.
Along with Mercedes and your mother, of course.
Wait, I thought the mother was dead.
You believe you are capable of that?
Maybe not.
With you assisting me, it is practically guaranteed.
Like for some reason, I was under the impression she had died after running with Mercedes at some point.
Is it now?
Some will undoubtedly take forceful issue with the restoration. That's where you come in.
You can, kill all the people who try to stop her.
What a privilege I am granting you to play a part in the return of my noble house.
I love her laugh so much. Aw. Imagining it, Yuritsa.
A smile spreading across your face? Now that is a rare blossom indeed.
Yep. One he saw fit to bestow upon you.
Only when in the company of a select few.
Constance, Mercedes, and I guess now Byleth, maybe? That was lovely. And maybe eventually Bernie as well. Alright, Edelgard. L.
Your Majesty, might I have a moment of your time?
I don't think you're gonna give her a choice.
Yes, of course. Unless you're not planning yet another magical exhibition, are you? Knowing you, it seems a safe bet.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what else it could be. I already promised to help you revive House Nouvelle. If our campaign continues as it has, we'll soon prevail. There's no need to keep inventing spells.
It might be a hobby of hers now.
I don't doubt that your Majesty has things well in hand when it comes to the war. Yet why should I allow that to deter me from achieving my ultimate satisfaction?
Hurting Byleth by making him the test subject of your spells?
As the scion of proud House Nouvelle, I shall bring about
Music.
my grand achievement before my house is restored. On that, you may rely.
You have a strong will and a strong mind. You do not consider yourself above concerted effort either.
True.
Even during wartime, you trust your own ability to fight and survive. You're ever focused on the future and on the actions necessary to realize it.
That is Constance in a nutshell. Well, indoors Constance at least.
Where is this coming from? If there's an angle to be played with this praise, it eludes me.
I was only speaking the truth. I find your efforts to be admirable.
They are. Her single-minded determination to restore her house is very admirable.
Your words are sweet. And yet...
Yes? Please, go on.
Yeah, do go on.
Forgive me, Your Majesty, but you promised that House Nouvelle would be restored.
Right.
Yet you work toward a future with no place for the noble houses of old.
That is true. Care to, correct this contradiction, Edelgard?
Granted, in your unified Fodlan, the acting lord for each territory will come from noble stock. But in the long term, your system will replace the nobility. Our role will change significantly.
Yeah. Though you can still restore your family.
That's exactly right. There will no longer be lords who inherently rule over a particular territory.
Right.
Instead, nobles will act as government officials, working for the people in exchange for a salary.
That's cool. So, they'll become more bureaucrats. Magistrates, more like. Rather than lords and ladies.
Officials will be selected from the general populace as well, bringing an end to the very concept of social standing. All will rise and fall by their own merits.
You know, I was gonna make a comment earlier about how I wonder how cold Ferdiad is. And hopefully we're not gonna, because I had mentioned extending our supply lines, hopefully we're not going to go all Napoleon here, invading Russia. And then this talk here just brought that thought back to me.
And it is for those reasons that I continue my magical research.
To make herself useful when the time comes.
Even if nobility ceases to exist as a concept, the meritorious spellcraft displayed by House Nouvelle shall make us a household name.
I'm sure it will, Constance.
I must admit, your words strike a chord. I find myself oddly moved by your proclamation.
It's hard not to be when Constance is speaking.
So you see, Your Majesty, the fortunes of my house dovetail nicely with your plans.
I suppose they do.
The road on which you stride courageously forward leads to my own bright future.
You know, it really is a shame we couldn't achieve Edelgard's dreams peacefully. Because her goals truly are worthy of pursuing. And of course, Claude's are very similar, I think. I don't think he wanted to abolish noble houses. He wanted to his efforts were more on foreign policy, it seems.
I too believe that the future you wish for can be found at the end of this path we're cutting.
Splendid! Oh, amid all this talk, I neglected to present my demonstration.
Oh, right.
Sit back as I, Constance von Nouvelle, display the never-duplicated Nouvelle style of spellcraft.
Just love her so much. Just her theatrical nature.
About that. Another time, yes? I have much to do elsewhere.
No, Edelgard, it's too late. You're in for it now. Hurry.
Oh, wait,
She's
there's
getting
no time
away.
like the present. Why, it shan't take more than an hour or two.
Oh no. Can't get away, Edelgard. I love A supports. Who are you with, Shamir? Caspar.
Leave this to me. Go.
Shamir, look out! Ah!
Did you get hit, Caspar?
Caspar, are you all right? Talk to me.
Aw.
Shamir!
Did you just wake up?
Lower your voice. I'm right here.
Was that a dream, or was that you got knocked out and the next thing you knew you woke up here in the infirmary?
Look out! The enemy's right!
Okay, the second option.
We're in the infirmary?
That table looks really tall. Like, feel almost like we're in Alice in Wonderland.
Correct. It took you
And
a
the
while
bed.
to wake up.
Just, let's zoom out a little bit.
You nearly died protecting me.
Aw.
Why did you do something so reckless?
Well, I guess he cares for you.
Well, I saw that you were in trouble, and...
Is this your attempt to take responsibility for your father's actions?
Maybe. Wouldn't surprise me.
I don't need your pity, Caspar.
Wait a minute. I do feel guilty for what my father did to the Dagdans.
But this was more just protecting a comrade.
But this has nothing to do with that. I saw you were in danger and my body moved before I could even think about it. That's all.
That's fantastic, Caspar. I respect that.
You are still a fool.
He is, but he's Caspar, and we love that about him.
Learn to protect yourself before trying to protect me. There's no point in losing one life to save another. Yours holds just as much value as mine.
True, but what if he wants to risk his in order to save yours?
I understand what you're saying, but...
That's a trade anyone has the right to make.
However, I cannot deny that I owe you a debt. Thank you, Caspar. And I apologize.
Aw.
For what? You didn't do anything.
For being in a situation that caused you trouble, I guess?
For when we spoke
Oh.
before,
Or that.
I may have been too harsh.
Well, it's just who you are.
I cannot hold a grudge against someone who would risk his life for mine.
Yeah. Someone risking their lives to save you as a way of changing your opinion of them.
That said, you need not worry about me.
Yeah, glad to hear it. But I gotta say, not worrying about you is a lot easier said than done.
Aw. Their interactions are kind of sweet too. I mean, I say that for everyone, but it's true. And Hubert.
All finished. Time to go.
Finished with what?
You really must stop sneaking up on me, Shamir.
I don't think she's sneaking. I think she's just very... how she moves around naturally.
And what if I don't? I can take you.
Hoo-hoo.
Maybe. Either way, it's a waste to fight an ally.
Yeah. But yeah, no, from a distance, single well-placed arrow.
We're allies now? I guess I should be more careful with you.
They're so feisty with each other, I love it.
Are you sure it was right to kill them? I believe your mistress told you to let them go.
Yeah, well, Hubert has a way of not listening to Edelgard.
That is exactly what I will say I did. But leaving them alive would have been a mistake. I did what had to be done.
It's a very dangerous road you walk, Hubert. Be very careful.
Is that so? Maybe you're not just some sycophant.
He's a complicated fellow.
It takes guts to disobey a direct order.
Yeah?
Lady Edelgard's time is rightfully occupied with a great deal of concern and contemplation. Her affairs are of far greater consequence than a trifle like this. Much rests on the decisions she makes.
Unlike some characters who take this sort of approach with their superiors, I do believe Hubert's intentions at the very least are noble, if not his actions.
But little details of this kind happen to be my area of expertise, so I simply handle them. Better that than to burden her with needless debate.
Logical through and through, aren't you?
It's what he does.
That is how I do things.
Yeah.
I like people who are thorough.
Yeah, you guys are similar in some ways.
You seem quite thorough in your methods as well.
I mean, you're very different people, but you have your similarities in how you approach these kinds of things.
As a rule, I am.
Of course, Shamir doesn't have the undying loyalty you do.
Regarding decisions, I planned on leaving Fodlan after completing my contract. But now I'm starting to think I might stay here.
Yeah.
Stay here. I'm forced to wonder what your intentions might be.
I have no ulterior motives. I've just grown a little fond of you.
Hey, that's what you said to Byleth too.
Excuse me? You've what?
For someone so intelligent, you're very dense.
He is. He really is.
It's not
But he's
just about
young.
you, though. I've learned to like Lady Edelgard and most everyone else here as well.
Okay, there we go.
I wouldn't mind staying on to work as your specialist.
We're glad to have you, Shamir. You always were one of my favorite. I guess you were never a Knight of Saros, but, you know. That group of characters. You and, I guess, Alois.
It's a fine offer. But perhaps we should wait until after the war to discuss it thoroughly.
Fair. But you owe me, remember?
Not much I can say to that, is there?
Nope. That was nice. Bernie and Yuritsa B support.
Yuritsa?
Yes, Bernadetta.
What?
I've got it all figured out.
Oh, what?
Your true identity.
He's Batman. If you actually know who he is, though, I'd be shocked that you can approach him so casually.
If my detective skills are correct, then you are...
Who?
the Death Knight, right?
Oh, hey, she... Huh. I'm surprised she could just be so happy and casual about that, considering she fainted at the sight of him once. Or ran away,
Everyone
forget.
already knows that.
What? Everyone knows. But how?
Oh, Bernie, you were so sweet.
Aw, and here I thought that I'd uncover your big spooky secret.
Aw. It's okay, Bernie, you still uncovered it. Just, it wasn't so much a secret.
Bernie, you're such a shut-in that you missed the biggest news in town.
Aw, it's okay, Bernie. I love that pout, though. Oh, Yuritsa. You know you like her.
So,
Everyone likes Bernie.
Here's the deal, Yuritsa. You've got to tell me a secret about you that
Except for
nobody
father.
else knows.
What secret does Yuritsa have that nobody else knows? Not even Mercedes.
Why?
To make up for telling everyone you were Death Knight.
Because I sleuthed for hours upon hours. It's got to be rewarded.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Never.
Oh, come on. Please. Oh, I know. I've got it.
I don't know what I expected from Bernie and Yuritsa, but this sure wasn't it, and I love it.
Why do you wear that crazy-looking armor when you're pretending to be the Death Knight?
Pretending?
Are you just into the look of it? You like spooky stuff?
That is a good question, actually.
Well, I may have been drawn to that aspect. To look sinister. To embody death.
Wow.
Oh, I see.
That is very... well, it's a very, childish, motivation, but in a good way. And I love it.
I thought maybe you put on that mask and armor because, just like old Bernie, you don't like talking to people.
Aww. Well, I don't think he does. But, for very different reasons, I think. Actually, his father wasn't good to him either. You have that in common. Though I think it's hard to say for sure. Especially now that we have a little more information about your father, Bernie. But it sounds like Yuritsa's father was a little worse. Even more abusive than yours somehow.
There may be some truth to that.
Oh, his stepfather.
To people is intolerable.
Oh, yeah? I think I'm sensing a real kinship between us.
Kinship between Bernie and Death Knight. Who knew?
So, with that whole spooky getup on, it allowed you to speak to people with confidence.
You know what this means, Bernie? We gotta get you a spooky getup. God, imagining that is amazing.
No.
No?
Oh, hey, Yuritsa. Don't tell anyone about this, okay?
What? About your talk?
This is our little secret.
Or about why you have your spooky armor?
I don't mind, but I also don't understand.
You don't need to understand. Now you just have a kinship with Bernie. No, you do not have a choice in the matter. I love that one. I love them all. Felix and Bernie. Ooh. We got 3 A's for her. I can always do these ones during the actual blue lines, I think. Priority is
you.
Black Eagles. Her.
What did I do?
Nothing.
Am I in your way? I'm in your way. I know, I get it. I'm sorry. I can't stand the sight of me either.
Oh God. Oh no.
I never said that. Stay right there. You're always running away.
It's what she does.
You must
That or
really find
fainting
me irritating.
and screaming and standing there in shock. No, I don't think so. She's just traumatized.
No, I completely... What? No, I mean, I know I'm irritating, but... Huh?
You shattered her whole world, Felix.
Stop. Do you remember when you came up behind me and knocked the sword from my hands? I need you to teach me that technique.
Sword? Teach? Technique?
Oh no, she's down to one-word sentences.
That's a joke, right?
Nope.
Because that's just about the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
It's gonna happen, Bernie.
Maybe so, but I saw you do it. You don't remember? You moved like a flash, and before I knew it...
You've impressed Felix with your accidental, skills.
Nope, wasn't Bernie. You must have dreamed it. Unless my accuser dares to produce some evidence.
Haha, checkmate, Felix.
Yes, evidence. I still have your satchel, see?
Oh, damn it. Mission failure, Bernie.
Oh, my satchel. Wait, that? No, that's not mine. You can't prove it's mine.
Bernie, it's probably got your stuff in it.
You know it's yours.
I'm innocent, I swear. Merciful Cyril, save me.
Considering who we're fighting against, that's kind of funny.
This is getting nowhere. But, maybe I should corner her like last time. Then she'll use the technique without thinking.
Oh no. Run, Bernie. Run. Did you pass out? Standing?
Never mind. I'm done here.
Lies! All lies! I didn't do any... Uh-huh?
He gave up for now.
Well, where'd he go?
But he will corner you one day, and you will knock his sword out of his hands. And you will teach him your secret technique of running away. The Bernadetta's secret technique. I guess it would be the Varley secret technique. Petra and Linhart. Their final support.
Linhart, please accept my apology. You are not deserving of this punishment.
Wait. Back up now. Punishment?
I am the one who suggested it would be great firewood. I suppose it's only fair I get punished too.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
No one ever bothered to inform me that pile of trash was the property of the Imperial Army.
Whoops.
My apologies, Petra. My idea turned out to be worthless.
I mean... Nah. Sure it wasn't... Sure the punishment isn't anything too serious.
It was not worthless. It had great worth. You gave me great help so I could be smoking all of that meat. I give you all of my gratitude for that.
Well, at least you'll have no worries about provisions.
Yeah.
I just realized they didn't actually tell us when the punishment will be over.
What's the punishment? Standing here talking to each other? Is this like timeout or something?
You can be leaving if you are wanting to. I will not be telling anyone. This is my responsibility to take.
Or is it cleaning the stables, perhaps?
How are you so obedient and yet so passionate at the... Oh, look, Petra, the book you were searching for.
Oh, it's just lying there?
The complete guide to Fodlan's wildlife.
Aw.
I have so much happiness. You are full of amazement.
He is. Linhardt is amazing.
Well, books are my field of expertise. Still, what a stroke of luck.
Which is a complete shock. Came to me as a complete shock. When I first laid eyes on him, I immediately forgot him and marked him off as probably one of the less interesting characters of the game. I couldn't have been more wrong.
Linhardt, can I be asking you something?
Of course.
What's that?
You are no longer saying I am bothering you. Instead, you are helping me with my requests.
You guys are friends, and maybe something more. Depending on if you get your shared ending.
What is the reasoning? Why am I not bothering you now?
Interesting observation. I wonder why that is. You always ask me so earnestly. You seem to throw your entire being into all that you do.
Yeah?
I guess I rather like it, working as hard as you do. On occasion, that is.
You know, as long as it's something that interests you.
You are liking the hard work?
Yes. You inspire me to be, well, something that is not normally me.
At least he's honest.
If you are liking it, then I will keep working hard.
I mean, he does work hard for it in pursuit of his own goals and interests. But, it's good that you're getting him to expand his horizons.
With your wisdom, I can be working even harder than before. That means I will be needing your wisdom from now onward.
Of course.
With my strength and your wisdom, there is nothing we can't be doing.
Make quite the pair.
I think you may be right. Your strength and my wisdom.
The most unusual but wonderful pair.
That sounds like a wonderful combination.
Aw. Alright. Let's go ahead and get Dorothea and Ferdinand von Eyre.
Ah, Dorothea. I am surprised to find you here. I did not think you were all that religious.
There's a lot you don't know, Ferdy. But you're right. I'd hardly call myself devout.
Last we left off, I believe we had bees involved.
After all, it was thanks to the goddess and her noble regime that I suffered so much as a child.
Aw. It sounds like you're in the right place then. That being, fighting against her.
You must be quite brave to speak so coarsely in this hallowed place.
I think this place has been desecrated, so...
But what do you mean? About suffering as a child?
Do I really have to tell you?
I mean, you don't, but I have a feeling you will.
Oh, forget it. I'm sure you already know that I'm an orphan.
Right.
I grew up in the alleys of Enbar, begging for coins, eating scraps, drinking from drains.
Oh, Dorothea.
I see. I remember seeing street children around the city.
Oh.
I could have died. Then the right person overheard me singing.
You got lucky. You escaped.
And suddenly I was in the opera.
You escaped your fate.
I was a songstress. And my goodness, did the nobles like me. The people who used to spit on me and call me an urchin, they praised my voice and my beauty.
two-faced snakes.
A nobleman who once kicked me gave me the most gorgeous shoes. I almost asked if it was a joke.
Wow.
So that is why you despise the nobility. But why do you think I am the same as them?
Yeah, I don't think Ferdinand is the kind of person who would kick orphans. Doesn't strike me as that kind of person. In fact, if he saw a noble doing that, he'd probably challenge them to a duel or something.
Do you really believe that is the kind of man I am? You think I would ever treat people differently based on appearances? There is nothing noble about that.
I mean, you do. I imagine you do treat people differently based on appearances, but not in that way. Not that negative a way.
Oh, really? You're something different? That's not how I remember things.
Or maybe not.
It was the very day that I was discovered. I was in high spirits. Nothing was wrong in the world.
What did you do, Ferdinand?
I secretly bathed in one of the town's fountains, hoping to wash off some of the dirt from the streets.
Oh.
I sang the same song the opera composer overheard earlier that day. And that's when you appeared.
Oh no.
Me? No, it could not have been.
Don't play dumb. You glared at me, the same look I'd gotten from every other noble, then you ran off.
Is this a case where he wasn't so much glaring as looking on? Let's see, what he thought to be the most beautiful lady he'd ever seen, or something to that effect?
When we met at the academy, you were a different person. All smiles and friendly words. You were like a bee, Ferdinand. A bee attracted to a flower in full bloom.
That explains it.
So it was you then, singing that song. Dorothea, please listen. This is a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
When I saw you, I could not take my eyes off you. I was hypnotized.
I was gonna say, just doesn't sound, I can't imagine. You'd have to have been a very different person for that to have been Ferdinand. I mean, for all his faults, that's not one of them. Malice or cruelty.
Your beautiful voice, your elegant face, droplets of water on your skin that glittered in the sun. I thought you were a water nymph.
Oh, God.
Stop it, don't lie to me.
Aw.
No, it is true. I was only a child. The vision overwhelmed me. That is why I ran.
Oh, look at that blush.
I plucked up the courage to return, but no one was there. I thought perhaps it was a dream.
Oh, that is too bad.
Maybe I can believe you. I've wanted to, ever since the day you made me those treats.
Aw.
I thought then that maybe you weren't like the others, but there's a lot I have to let go of, Ferdy.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame her. Having to deal with kinds of people who would kick you in the street or spit on you, only to turn around and praise you the moment you have something to offer them.
Of course. I am glad we had this conversation. You know, I do not mind you thinking of me as a bee.
Oh?
Life as a simple drone, circling a queen. It actually sounds quite wonderful.
Would you like to be, Dorothea's drone? I hope you know what, one of the things drones are required to do for their queen bees.
Don't drones keep the queen safe from other bugs? I like the sound of that.
Amongst other tasks. That was nice. Glad they could settle that misunderstanding. Dorothea and Hubert. Well, that'll be interesting as well.
Hubie, I've been thinking.
Oh?
What's this all about now?
It's about what you said before, about your path.
Oh?
You mean the path that Lady Edelgard and I walk?
Right.
I guess I don't really understand that kind of thing since I've always been focused on my own goals.
What, you mean completely devoting yourself to another's ambitions?
But you, Adie, Professor, all of you are fighting for an ideal. That's big. It touches everyone.
Yes, it does.
Then there's me, with my hands full thinking of just myself.
No. Well, I mean, you're helping us out, so...
One person seems enough to me.
Maybe you're right.
What do you mean?
Do you have something more to say, Dorothea?
Mean worrying about the interests of one person?
It is unlike you to seem so uncertain.
I guess so. I'm sorry, Hubie.
Just wanted to ask about that.
It's just, I've been thinking a lot lately.
Oh?
About whether Adie might command you to marry me.
Oh, God. And there's that wink. Well, if she does, well, he'll have no choice but to accept.
What?
Perhaps Adie might command you.
I love the way she's approaching this.
No need to repeat it. I heard you quite clearly.
I think he's just taken aback. Also, it's very interesting to have an interaction to Hubert of all people. He's just so stern.
Like I said, my hands are full thinking of just one person. But if you and I were devoted to one another, maybe we could strive for the future you believe in.
Well, we'll have to see what Lady Edelgard says.
Maybe I'd finally understand your path and be able to think about more than just myself.
Seems it's my turn to not understand. Did you just propose marriage as a way to get to know me?
I know, right? I mean, sometimes these do, but that one came out of left field.
How exactly would such an arrangement benefit me?
Well, I mean, it's Dorothea.
Oh, it'll benefit you.
Go on.
Well, this path you're walking with Adie will have one more loyal follower.
Yeah, there you go.
Isn't that enough?
I suppose it may well be.
Well, it's settled then. You'll be married at dawn. I'll go let Lady Edelgard know.
Your contribution to our cause has been noteworthy. I've no complaints about your battle prowess either. And if you are able to walk the path as I do, that would be something very special.
So, will you consider it? This is all because of you, you know.
Oh, once again, we have to see what Lady Edelgard says. She has to command it.
You made me wonder what it's like to be wholly devoted to another person.
Oh, you know what? I get it now. That makes a little sense.
All right. I'll consider it.
An interesting one. Very interesting. Bernie and Edelgard. Bernie and Elle. They're A support. Oh, Bernie and Edelgard have a shared ending. How nice. Singing?
Gardening with you is a lot of fun, Lady
Bernie, are you
Edelgard.
taller than Elle? Or is that just the camera angle, perspective and all that? Regardless, that's nice.
I feel the same. You know so much about it, Bernadetta.
Especially the carnivorous ones.
I
a lot back home. I like them.
Aww.
They don't talk, they don't get angry, they don't hit you. And they're sweet.
Fuck. God damn it. Ah, that just... God. That third line there. That one hit me hard. Oh god. No pun intended. I just realized. Oh god.
They are sweet. Unlike people, they can all be trusted on sight.
Yeah. Oh, you have, yeah, Edelgard suffered her childhood as well. For very different reasons, but still.
You're sweet too, Lady Edelgard. I mean,
Aw.
not sweet, but, you know what I mean.
Oh, she's very sweet. You're both sweet.
You can talk or even get angry all you want.
Oh,
Well, I'll strive to avoid getting angry.
that's good.
You're really kind. I'm less scared of you than I used to be.
Once you get to know her, she is just a cuddly teddy bear. She's just so sweet. Behind all that stern empress face she has to put on.
Most nobles are terrifying. I've had lots of bad experiences with them.
Yeah, you have.
But getting the chance to talk to you like this makes me glad I came to the monastery.
Aw.
I'm glad too. You made quite a few friends at the academy, didn't you?
Yes, she has.
I had heard rumors about the reclusive daughter of House Varley, but you're nothing like I imagined.
Rumors spread by her father, no doubt. Well, maybe not directly by her father, but I'm sure indirectly because of him. If for no other reason than they're the ones who made her like she is. Or he's the one, I should say.
Rumors? About me? Just pretend you didn't hear anything.
Aw.
There's no need to be embarrassed. Rumors are meaningless. All that matters is the truth.
The truth is, you are a wonderful person, Bernie.
You're right. I'm not really a recluse now anyway. Not since I came to the monastery.
You have made great strides.
I won't let the rumors bother me.
You don't even know what the rumors are, though.
I'm happy to hear it. Actually, I should thank you.
Oh?
Thank me? What for? Wait, do you mean you need to thank me for all the times I've made you mad? You do, don't you?
Thank in quotes. I need to... Come here, Bernie. I need to thank you. Really quick.
That mind of yours. No, I mean the grateful sort of thanks.
Oh.
Before I met you, I was more prone to anger. But now, I've changed in that regard.
Oh, this is just all so much... It's all too sweet.
So, thank you for that. Oh, I suppose you're not listening.
Oh, I'm done for. 5 years worth of resentment is about to crash down on me all at once.
Oh, God. Brace for it, Brainy. You're about to get that quote-unquote resentment all at once.
It's okay, Bernadetta. I'm thanking you, not attacking you.
Oh, I jumped to conclusions again, didn't I?
A little bit.
You did, yes. But don't worry about it. Enough talk, don't you think? Let's take care of these sweet little plants.
Let's.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
That'll be a little easier for her.
Bernadetta, I hope you'll keep spending time with me.
Yeah.
Of course I will. Hey, look. This flower's just about ready to bloom.
So it is. I can't wait to see its true colors.
Aw, it's kind of a metaphor. For Bernie. maybe. God damn. Oh, these were all wonderful. Still got a number of these left to go, but we're getting there. Well, suppose we should promote a few people. All right, Bernie. Way to go.
I passed. I passed.
Good job. Now your range will be fantastic. Leave you as a dancer, Dorothea. Petra. Oh, Mercy, you're already a Grimoire, right? He reads his Death Knight. Guess I don't really have any. Aside from Caspar, who still needs a little bit more experience in the Grappler, 17. I think I bought more Master Seals than I need, since I have 2 more. Ferdinand's nowhere near able to become any of these at the moment. Linhardt can't become a Grimoire, and is nowhere near ready to become a Mortal Savant or a Dark Knight. Same with Hubert, for that matter. Alright. Well, next time we'll explore.